I was born in the southwest of China. My hometown is called Chongqing. At the time I was born, China just built up its stock market and people began to invest. When I was very young, I watched a Hong Kong TV show called The Greed of Man, which told a story on the 1997 Asian financial crisis. That TV show was my first lesson of the market. From that show, I learned about the legendary investor George Soros. George Soros' story and the TV show inspired me to be an investor in the future. After my secondary school in China, I got a government scholarship to go to Singapore for high school. At that time, I thought it was a great opportunity I needed to seize for my dream to become an investor in the future. In my years in Singapore, I read a lot about the market. My favorite book is Paul Krugman's book, The Return of Depression Economics and the Crisis of 2008. After reading the book, I think the US is the center of the financial market. I believe I can learn everything about the market in the US, so I determined to come to the US for college. After intense college application process, I came to Duke University. At Duke, I studied economics and did a lot of financial competitions. I immersed myself in different series about the market. I also traded in simulation game to develop the intuition for the market. At the end of my junior year, I decided to intern in a small hedge fund in New York City to learn more about the market and have the first-hand experience of the industry. I have gained a great deal of knowledge and experiences during the internship. I've learned how to trade options and use options for different trading strategies and risk management. I also learned a lot about technical analysis, candlestick, moving average, relative strength index, etc. I also take adventures outside of hedge fund area by learning about mutual funds and ETFs. Every day, I watched how different commodities move up and down. In the past 2 months, I was thrilled by how well oil moved. I also paid high attention to Greece, China, and the Federal Reserve. During my internship, Greece and the EU finally reached an agreement. A global crisis is successfully avoided. The Chinese market crashed and the government came to rescue. The Fed is also finally ready to raise its interest rates. All these are so fascinating to me. This internship laid a solid foundation for my future career. I will work even harder after this internship so that I can become a great investor and hedge fund manager in the future. This is not the end of the story, but only the start of my journey.